What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. With Golden Globe nominations just 1 week away from being announced, we might as well focus on Oscars because I haven't done an Oscar prediction video yet. No worries, next week before Golden Globe nominations, I will do a final prediction video for that award show. But let's talk Oscar. Now, I'm basing my predictions on what I've seen, obviously, what I've read, what I've heard, what I've seen from other YouTubers, and what I've read in articles, things on the internet, articles, things like that. So that is what I'm basing everything on when I say, I've never seen it, but how can I make a prediction? I'm going by other sources as well. I can't see everything, to be honest. I can't see everything. So I just got to go with my gut. I've been doing this for a long time now. I've been following award shows for a really long time. I kind of know how they think and what directions they want to go. Let's get started. Now, the categories I'm covering in this video are Best Picture, Best Director, and the acting categories. I'll give you my top 5 predictions of who I think will get nominated, and then I have a few alternates just in case there is a surprise. Now, let's start with Best Supporting Actor category. And the number 1 is Daniel Kaluuya for Judas and the Black Messiah. It was just announced that he's going to be in supporting category and not main actor category. So that kind of shakes things up a little bit. And he's actually my prediction to win Best Supporting Actor category. He's been nominated before for Get Out. He's extremely talented. I've seen the trailer for this film. He looks very dynamic, and I just think he's got it. I think he has got it. My other nominations for this are Sacha Baron Cohen from Trial of Chicago 7. In that cast, if you can stand out pretty much for the entire film, you're guaranteed a nomination. You're guaranteed to get recognized. So that for me was Sacha Baron Cohen. So I firmly believe he will get recognized with an Oscar nomination. Leslie Odom Jr. for One Night in Miami. I have not seen this one, but word of mouth is strong. Paul Raci for Sound of Metal. I'm hearing nothing but fantastic things about this movie all around. Have not seen it, want to see it, so I threw him in there because everyone's talking about him. Now here's my dark horse for this category, David Strathairn for Nomadland. No one is predicting that he's going to get nominated. He's always way down on the list somewhere. But because Nomadland is gaining speed and word of mouth, winning all these other smaller awards, I don't know. I think he just has a shot. My gut. I gotta follow my gut, and I think he might make it in there. Plus, he's been nominated before, so you never know. That might work in his favor. He's been recognized before. All right, so alternates. Who do I think might be a backup if one of these fall through? Well, I have Chadwick Boseman on here for Da 5 Bloods. It could happen. You never know. What if he got 2 nominations? That would be crazy. I don't think 2. Crazier things have happened, though. So Chadwick Boseman and Mark Rylance for Trial of Chicago 7. He was the other actor that really stood out to me. Plus, he's won. He's won before, so he does have the goods. Okay, moving on to Best Supporting Actress. Amanda Seyfried for Mank. We all know this. Except Mank, in my opinion, has really lost speed. When it was first coming out, ooh, it's black and white, David Fincher about Citizen Kane. Ooh, everyone was all about it. I watched it. I was bored to tears. I will never watch it again. It's not my thing. I'm not into it. I'm sure other people are just drooling over it, but not me. So I think because it's lost speed, Amanda Seyfried, the guaranteed lock win, not so much anymore. Not so much. But I think she still will get nominated. I'm going to mess up this name, so don't judge me. Don't judge me. Ya Jung Yun. I probably butchered that, but for Minari. Best Supporting Actress for Minari. Again, haven't seen it. Word of mouth is strong, so I put her in. Olivia Colman for The Father. This has not come out yet. I don't get screeners from anyone. I know there's some people out there that have already seen this from a screener. I'm jealous of you people. I want screeners. I don't get them. I'm not big enough to get screeners. But The Father comes out at the end of February. I think that's perfect timing for this movie to come out and actually gain some last minute speed because it will only be 2 months before the actual Oscar ceremony. So mark my words. I think Olivia Colman's performance is going to get the word of mouth going in her favor, and I'm predicting her to win this category because I think the lateness of the release is going to work in her favor. All right, Ellen Burstyn for Pieces of a Woman. Not a lot of screen time. It's about 17 minutes, I think, but you can still win. I mean, Dame Judi Dench won for Shakespeare in Love with 7 minutes on the screen. She won for Best Supporting Actress. It is possible. Ellen Burstyn does have that crazy good monologue that she gives. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if I heard her name. And I'm doing it. I am doing it. I'm going there. Glenn Close for Hillbilly Elegy. I'm going there. I really am going there because maybe the Academy wants to make it up for her, for dissing her for The Wife and choosing Olivia Colman. I have no idea. I think it's great to have a battle between those two again, going head to head. That'd be amazing. And I think the Academy would be all for that. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did that just to have a head to head battle. Pretty good. All right. Who are my alternates in this category? Olivia Cooke, Sound of Metal. Haven't seen it again, but word of mouth is strong. And Jodie Foster for, I'm going to butcher this too, the Mauritanian, I don't know how you say it, but Jodie Foster. We'll just say Jodie Foster. All right, moving on. Best Actress. This was the easiest category for me to write out because the top 4 have been my top 4 for a really long time. The Best Actress category, I knew like that. No doubt in my mind. The 5th slot, however, I was going back and forth between a few people, but I think I've nailed it. All right, so Frances McDormand is at the top because I personally think she's going to win. Frances McDormand for Nomadland. Carey Mulligan for Promising Young Woman. Vanessa Kirby, Pieces of a Woman. And Viola Davis for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. The 5th slot, I'm putting Zendaya for Malcolm and Marie. This movie has yet to drop on Netflix. That's happening next Friday. But yet again, the word of mouth is strong. I'm hearing nothing but fantastic rave reviews about both of their performances in that film. So I snuck her in there. I wouldn't be surprised. The Oscars love young ingenue performances like Gwyneth Paltrow in Shakespeare in Love when she won, for example. Jennifer Lawrence when she won hers. So don't be surprised if you see Zendaya in there with all these veterans. Now, why Frances McDormand? Well, Vanessa Kirby might be losing a little bit of speed. She won a few awards early on, but she hasn't really won anything else. Frances McDormand has been kind of winning. She's been sweeping everything. But then Carey Mulligan is right on her heels. So if I had to pick a top 2, it'd be Frances McDormand and Carey Mulligan. Unfortunately, Viola Davis is not getting recognized yet. It could happen. You never know. But it has yet to happen. But Frances McDormand is my ultimate pick for that category. Now, my alternates for Best Actress are Sophia Loren for The Life Ahead. I have not watched that yet. I probably should, but I've been hearing nothing but great things. Amy Adams for Hillbilly Elegy. She gets nominated for everything. Let's be honest. She gets nominated for everything and she never, ever wins. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. Michelle Pfeiffer for French Exit. Again, I've heard things. It's probably not going to happen, though. She's never been nominated. Unfortunately, I can't even believe she's never been nominated. She's fantastic, but it's probably not going to happen. Best Actor. Here we go. Interesting category. Chadwick Boseman, obviously, for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Riz Ahmed for The Sound of Metal. Anthony Hopkins for The Father. Delroy Lindo, Da 5 Bloods, and John David Washington. Yeah, I went there for Malcolm and Marie. Those are my picks for who will get the top 5 nominations. Chadwick, I think he's going to take it. The unfortunate passing of him this past year broke all of us because his potential, especially with these 2 movies, Da 5 Bloods and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, his last final film, his potential was so huge to go on and do such great things. To not honor him in some way would be a crime. And plus, I watched Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. That performance is absolutely fantastic. He gives 2 of the most intense, crazy monologues I've ever heard. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. But again, with the release of The Father at the end of February, Anthony Hopkins might have a chance. He might have a chance. You never know. And that's what's crazy about award season. And then Riz Ahmed with Sound of Metal is gaining speed constantly. But I'm going with Chadwick. I really think they're going to honor him. This is the last chance, so I think it will go to him. Now, my alternates for this category. Alternates. Tom Hanks for News of the World. I mean, he's always nominated for everything. Pretty much everything he does. He's an Academy Award darling, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I skipped over Gary Oldman. I really did. Instead of Gary Oldman, I put John David Washington. Because like I said, I think Gary Oldman and Mank are really losing speed. So I put him on the alternate. Gary Oldman is on the alternate. And Lakeith Stanfield for Judas and the Black Messiah. You never know. All right. Best Director. Here we go. Best Director category. Chloe Zhao. How do you say her last name? Chloe. Chloe for Nomadland. She's sweeping. She's sweeping every single award lately. At this point, I think it's a lock. In my opinion, it is a lock. She's going to win because she's sweeping everything. Plus, she is going to be directing The Eternals. Ooh, fantastic. So excited. All right. I know that has nothing to do with award season, but it's just exciting for us Marvel geeks. Okay. Spike Lee for Da 5 Bloods. It's kind of like an honor thing. I mean, it's Spike Lee. How can you not nominate him? How can you not? David Fincher for Mank. Yeah, it's kind of getting old, but toss him a nomination. He's not going to win, though. Aaron Sorkin for Trial of Chicago 7. He will not win because it wasn't the best directing job. Writing is his forte, clearly. And I put in, what's his name? Florian Zeller. Florian Zeller for The Father. I just picked something, to be honest. I just needed a fifth, and I just threw in a fifth. Now, my top alternate is Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman. Now, I would have put her in the 5th slot. I wanted to put her in the 5th slot. However, I don't think the Oscars are that progressive to put 2 women in the Best Director category. We're lucky to get one. We're lucky to get one and one that might win. And out of the 2, it's going to be Chloe. So that's why I put Emerald in the alternate. Trust me, I would love to see her in there because I love Promising Young Woman. Brilliant movie. Love the script. Lee Isaac Chung for Minari. Minari's getting a lot of word of mouth. Why not put him in as an alternate? And then George C. Wolfe for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Why not? All right, Best Picture. Best Picture. Best Picture. Woo. All right, here we go. Nomadland. Trial of the Chicago 7, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Promising Young Woman, Mank, Da 5 Bloods, Minari, Sound of Metal, and The Father. Ooh, that's quite a list. That is quite a list. So that's who I think is going to get nominated. Now, who do I think is actually going to win Best Picture? I'm going with Nomadland. I'm going with Nomadland because let's be honest. If it wins actress, if it wins director, and Chloe Zhao also wrote the screenplay. So if we get her win in screenplay, Nomadland is going to win Best Picture. It's very rare when all those other awards add up and it doesn't win Best Picture. I think it's a lock. I think Nomadland is just gaining so much speed right now. I cannot wait for February when it debuts on Hulu so I can watch this damn thing because I've heard nothing but great things about it. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Now, my alternates for Best Picture. Soul. Everyone's saying it could happen. I'll go with it. Soul, One Night in Miami, and Judas and the Black Messiah. You never know. It could get in there. So there's my Oscar predictions. It's not my final. It's just my rough draft. Anything could happen between now and when are they announced? March? Anything could happen. These next award shows, Golden Globe, the SAG, the BAFTAs, that is what's going to guide us in the right direction, who we can cut out and who we can predict is going to walk home with Oscar gold. Thank you so much for watching my video. Like I said before, let me know down below who you think is going to take home the Oscars this year. I'm looking forward to seeing who you think is going to win. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.